Hey YouTube, I'm coming back at you today. I'm gonna show you how to contour your face, or how I contour my face. I love the way Kim Kardashian always has this great contour look, and her face is always so sculpted, her cheekbones are always so high, and I just love that look. So I came up with my own way of contouring my face with my own products, and I hope you like this tutorial, and it's real simple. And I like to keep things simple, so that's the way it goes. Okay. First, I just want to say that I do have a clean face. I don't have any makeup on right now, as you can tell. It's it's kind of like blah. This is my all natural look. So I'm gonna start by using hand sanitizer. Rub that in. Dry. And I already washed my hands prior to this, but I always like to put hand sanitizer because I touch the computers and things like that. So what I'm going to start off with is actually I'm going to start off with this MAC product. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's the Accentuate Pro Sculpting Cream, and I got this for $20 at MAC, okay? And you don't have to use this. You could use any kind of concealer or highlighter, but this is the product of my choice. So I'm going to just start by applying it generously. Start from the inner corner of my eyes down to where my nose stops. Up, up, up. And it doesn't have to be clean or anything. We're just going to apply it on very generously. And the best thing with MAC is that it's really lightweight. So I'm going to go all the way up into my hairline right there. See how that goes? Let's do the other side. Okay, so I'm just going to do it on both sides evenly up until my hairline right there. See that? So it sits in kind of like a little W, if you will. See, it goes like that, W. That's the only way I could describe it. Then I'm going to put it down the bridge of my nose, up into my forehead a little bit, and just kind of give it a little wing there, like that. Spread that down, a little bit right there, a little bit on my chin, like that. Okay, and I'm going to go in, this light is really bright here, and put some right there, right below your cheekbones. It doesn't have to be a straight line or anything. And that goes right where your eye meets. That's how I do it. I'm going to go in and do the other side here. See that? Okay, so we got both lines going. Got the highlighter going right here, and it looks really crazy. Don't let it scare you. Okay, so what I'm going to use next is I'm going to use my contouring cream. And what this is it's my MAC Studio Finish. Okay, so I was just showing you that I have here the Studio Finish Concealer. It's an NW50, and this concealer is 2 shades darker than my skin tone, and that's what you're looking for. And you don't have to use MAC. You could use bronzer, you could use a concealer wand, and it does not have to be MAC, okay? So I'm going to put this right below my cheekbones, and I know my face, so I know where my cheekbones are, but if you don't know where your cheekbones are, do the duck face. It sits right there, okay? So it goes up to my cheekbones, and look how dark it goes on, okay? Don't let that scare you. It's supposed to look like that. See how that goes? And it also goes underneath your jawline, or on your jawline. And that goes to where the corner of your lips meet. See, right there? Don't let it scare you now. We're just gonna go in and do the other side here. And I'm just sucking it in so I could show you, but I really don't have to suck it in because, like I said, I know my face. But that's just for video purpose, so you can see what we're doing. See? And it needs to go a little bit more. And it doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be blended together and it's going to look perfect. See how that goes? And then that side. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit right here where my hairline is. Same thing on this side. Just blend it up to my forehead. Okay, so what I'm going to use next is I'm going to just use a regular e.l.f. brush. And this is my eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to just dip that into my concealer here. And I'm going to just do the side of my nose. I don't know if you can see that. And just generously apply that on. See? And it kind of goes where my eyebrow starts all the way down to where my nose stops. So you can kind of see that on that side, and it's dark. Okay, we're going to do the same thing to the side now. Okay, just get a little bit more product. Seeing it looks a little crazy, but don't let it scare you. Okay, so you see how my face is? See, it's highlight, contour, highlight, contour. So there's 4 layers going on there. Same thing on this side. Don't forget about these highlights up here. And then it goes up right here, down. Okay, see, so I look like a crazy woman. Okay, so what I'm going to use next is I'm actually going to use my MAC Match Master. This is number 5, and this matches my skin tone perfectly. So I'm just going to dial up a couple of drops there on my hand, the back of my hand. And I'm just going to use my fingers again, because your fingers are your best tools. So dap, dap. And I'm just going to dap that all over my face. I'm going to try to stay away from the highlighted area, because I don't want to lose that highlight going on there. But everywhere else, it's going to get, see? And if you get some in your hair, it's okay. Don't forget your neck, because your neck is part of your face. Okay, so that's done. What I'm going to get right now is my blending brush, okay? This is an e.l.f. blending brush. It's $3 at Target. So I'm just going to blend. And the greatest thing with MAC is it's so lightweight. You know, you feel like you have a lot of makeup on, and which you do, but it's so lightweight that you don't even feel it. Don't forget to blend into your hairline, because you don't want that, you know, your skin tone line, that brown line around your hair. It just looks horrible. Okay, and I'm trying to do it as fast as I can, because I don't want this tutorial to be like a 20-minute tutorial on how to contour your face, because it doesn't take that long. And if you get some on your lips, it's okay. Just gonna wipe it off later. Let's just blend some in there in my eyes. Okay, so you see where we're at right now? See how I have that line still sitting there? It's not a dramatic line, it's there. Same thing on this side, see it? And you see all the highlights underneath my eyes? Now we want to set all this powder in, or concealer in, because if you don't set it, what's going to end up happening is that it ends up creasing later, and you know, it's going to look cakey, and it just looks ugly. We don't want that look. So what I actually use is I'm actually using a translucent powder. And you can use any kind of translucent powder. And this translucent powder that I'm using is from CoverGirl. Like I said, you just kind of put it all on the highlighted spot. And we're just kind of sticking it on there. Not in any kind of way. I'm just dabbing it on, because we want it to set. And guys, I just want to let you know, I'm not a makeup artist. This is something that it's self-taught from all the tutorials that I've seen on YouTube, and from all the pictures that I've seen, you know, in the magazines. Mama. Baby, I need you to get out. Okay, sorry about that. My little daughter came in the room there. She had to show me a picture. Tomorrow's her birthday, so she wanted something out of a magazine. Anyways, so the powder is just kind of set. You know, I have it, and we're going to brush it off in a little bit. But before we brush it off, I'm going to bring out my bronzer. And this bronzer is just an old NYC bronzer that I have. That's just been sitting around forever, and I love it. It's really old, but it still works. So I'm going to just kind of accentuate, or I don't know what the word is, kind of make that line pronounced a little bit. So I'm just going to get my little angle brush. Yes, baby, go ahead. I'm going to do it on this side. That was my other one. I have 4 kids. And I'm surprised they're not breaking down the door by now. Okay, see? So it's It's more pronounced. It's more pronounced, all right? So now I'm gonna just brush all that translucent powder together, blend all of this bronzer that I just put on, okay, on my neck, and we are almost done. Do you see where we're at? I have the line going between my nose. It kind of slims my nose. You know, everybody wants that slim and slender face. You know, it kind of looks like I'm sucking it in, but I'm not. That was sucking it in. I'm not sucking it in here. So my lighting is bad, but I can see myself, and I know my face is more structured. It looks like I have the higher cheekbone. Look. Okay. Anyways, I don't have any eye makeup on. I'm going to do that later. You know, this video is not about my complete makeup. It's just the contouring part. Okay. So there that goes. And what I like to do is I'm actually going to use my MAC blush. And this is in Breezy. And I'm going to just use that same powder brush that I used earlier. Just brush that on my cheeks there real light. Because, you know, this MAC blush is very pigmented. And I just want a little bit of color there. See how that looks? See how that looks? Okay. So that's it. That's it to contouring. And I'm going to show you the final picture when I'm done with my eyes and when I'm done with my lips, so you can see exactly what I have going on. But it's real simple, real basic, and I hope that helps in some way or the other. Thanks for watching.
J.R. Sean Kingston. You're way too beautiful, girl. That's why it'll never work. You have me suicidal, suicidal. When you say it's over, damn all these